and welcome to a special edition of Too Curious News. Today we'll be looking back on former President Balden's time in office. From the beginning to the spectacular end, we'll be showing all of the highlights of the amazing 3 years we had with him. From the beginning, we should discuss his inauguration speech. Quoting the most touching part of the speech, here's what he said. As president, I hope to reduce the squirrel population dramatically, and hopefully make squirrel season last all year nationwide. To keep the species from going completely extinct, I will be creating breeding grounds all over the US which will produce baby squirrels, let them grow up in a peaceful environment, and then release them into the wild to be hunted and eaten by the citizens. But while looking back on Balden's presidency, we cannot forget to mention his vice president, Pickles. Joining us on the show today, we have Pickles himself to tell us his favorite memory of former President Balden. Thank you, Pickles. Now, probably the most important thing that happened during Balden's presidency, the renaming of our country. At a press conference in the White House, former President Balden said this. After careful consideration and hours of contemplation, I have decided to officially rename our country to the United States of Balden. I have made this decision so that my legacy may remain forever. And that legacy has remained, and will remain for all eternity. But every good thing must end. And that is why one day in the middle of a completely random field, Balden began to float up into the sky, and what happened afterwards will blow your mind. Here's a video of this happening.
I've acquired a greater understanding of the universe. I must go into the sky and become one with the moon. Being president of the United States of Balden was great, but every good Balden must go some way. Goodbye. And I know that I was the greatest president that America ever knew.
After about 15 minutes of ascending into the sky, the moon became what we know and love today. Balden will always be looking down on us, and we'll always remember the greatest president we ever had. This is X-Master, signing off.